Okay. So I hope I think my screen is visible, and the syllabus I just want to go through. So this is what I think in the first lecture it is already covered, but I just want to show you that first to four chapters are basically for Android, and remaining four are for iOS. Okay. So we will start with the first chapter itself, and I think some theory is already covered by Priyal ma'am in yesterday's session. You have already attended one lecture, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so today I will show you that about the Android Studio. So we are going to perform all the Android practicals in Android Studio. So there are also other options like Eclipse, but that is not up to mark. So that's why we go for the Android Studio for performing all the practicals. Even in a lecture session, we are going to go through the practicals itself, because as we know that the Android is a practical subject. So that's why. Let me close this so that I can start it from the scratch. Okay, so first of all, if you have not installed the Android Studio, so I'm requesting all of you to install the Android Studio first. Then from here, yes, anybody have any question? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is that?
सर एक्चुअली एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो उतना लाइक बहुत हाई परफॉर्मिंग डिमांडिंग है तो लाइक
Yeah,
पीएस को मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ उसके बदले
sorry, क्या यूज कर सकते हो?
पीएस पीएस कोड
If it is performing all the practicals, okay, then you can try it. It's fine, no problem.
ओके
I don't mind with the platform. Even if you use any other platform, it's fine, no problem.
ओके थैंक यू सर
Okay, welcome. So let me start the Android Studio, and let us go through the different file folders which is available in the Android Studio. So first you understand which are the different files available, what that file actually it's containing, which are the different files available, that we are going to see first. Let me take a new project so that you can understand कि सबसे पहले if we are taking a new project, so I'm just going into file, new, and new project. As I have already worked on the previous project, so that's why it is opening the previous project. So here you just need to, here you will find different options, that is empty activity, basic activity, activity with some other features. And if you select that, then all the code will be available with you. ओके, सारा का सारा कोड अवेलेबल होगा अगर आप इसमें से दूसरी एक्टिविटी सेलेक्ट करते हो तो की बात है. बट फॉर नाउ, एज वी आर बिगिनर, so we always start with empty activity so that we can understand how we can do all other things with coding. So first you need to select the empty activity, and then you just need to click on next, and here you will find the name of your application. So I'm just giving some name for my application. So let's say I'm giving my first application or app 2021-22. So that's my application name. After that there is a package name, so it is, वो आपको लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा. And then there is a option to save a location. So wherever your application you want to save, you can change the location as well. So the default one is in the user, you will find the Android Studio project, and in the Android Studio project you can create your own project. And the language, there are two options available, Java and Kotlin. And in our syllabus it is already focused on Java only, not on Kotlin. So we will always select Java file. And there is one more option, that is about minimum API level. So minimum API level. Can anybody tell me what is API level?
The minimum Android version that supports.
No, what I'm saying, just API level, not minimum, just API level.
API is the integer representation of the Android platform it is using.
Android platform that is using. Okay, that's a correct answer, but not actual, but yes, it is partially correct. So API level, you can say that it's an integer number. Please mute yourself for now. Yeah, thank you. Please mute.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can you start recording?
Sorry.
Can you start recording?
Okay. Please, other people, please mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let me start it from starting, and I have selected from file, then new project. Then I'm selecting the empty activity. After that, as there are different options are available, here you need to provide your application name. I'm just giving first app 21, 22. Here the package will be already existing and उसमें आपको change नहीं करना है for now. And save location. If you want to change the location of your project, you can change it. The language that you need to select is Java only, not Kotlin. And the API level, we are focusing right now on API level. That API level means it's an integer number. Okay, it's an integer number, or we can say that तो जितने भी अभी तक जितने भी एंड्रॉयड के डिफरेंट रिवीजन प्रोवाइड किए हैं एंड्रॉयड ने, अगर आपको उसको यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई करना है, देन यू कैन चेक द एपीआई लेवल. So that means you can say that the API level is an integer number which is uniquely identify the framework revision provided by the Android. Okay, तो Android के जितने भी रिवीजन प्रोवाइड किए गए हैं, अगर आपको उसको यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई करना है या चेक करना है कि अभी तक कितने रिवीजन प्रोवाइड किए गए हैं, then you can check the latest API level. Can anybody know about the latest API level?
30 Android.
Yeah, that's a 30. And what is its code name?
R.
Yeah, that's R. Okay, and do you know the version?
11.
That's a 11. Yeah, that's a correct answer. And minimum API level means what? Ki whatever the application you are going to create, so that will work or that will run in a particular system which support up to this API level. So suppose if I'm selecting the higher number, then what can be the problem? If I'm selecting API level 30, then what problem can be occur?
It will not run on the lower API devices.
Yeah, that's a correct answer. And what if I'm selecting the lower number, lower API level?
It will run on approximately all the devices.
Yeah, approximately all the devices, but what is the problem?
The new features and changes that has been implemented by introducing the new API levels will not be available for the
Yeah, that's a correct answer. So जितने भी नए changes है revision provide किए गए हैं, so that will not available in the previous version. So that's why there can be a two problem if we select the higher number. तो सारे डिवाइस में एंड्रॉइड डिवाइस में ये हायर वर्जन अवेलेबल नहीं होगा, तो उसमें वो सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा. इफ वी सेलेक्ट द लोअर वर्जन, देन अगेन देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द न्यू अपडेट्स. जितने भी रिवीजन आए हैं वो हम लोग यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे. So we can choose in between some layer or API level. You can select and here once you select some API level, and below it will also provide you the number of percentage कि कितने परसेंटेज में आपका जो एप्लीकेशन है वो रन हो पाएगा. राइट नाउ इट इज शोइंग 94.1, so that's a percentage. Maybe this is the previous, this version is, my Android Studio is the previous version, so maybe it cannot it is approximately giving the answer. And for API level 18, it is saying 98.4%. okay, so right now I'm choosing the API level 18, and that will almost all the device, I think not 100% but 98.4% device will compatible to run our application. So once you click on finish, after selecting the minimum API level, you just need to wait for some time. Okay, and the progress you can find it here. So once if it is already progress, then nothing will be shown to here, but if it is in a progress, then you can see here the progress. So it's running, so you don't have to do anything for now. abhi to progress wo khatam ho chuka hai, so now you can check for the file. So as you can see here, there are some files available. Okay, so this is what the two files are available. Mainly the first one is app, that's a folder. In the app folder, if you see here, there are three folders are available. Mainly the one is manifest, the another one is Java, and third one is resource. Okay, the first is manifest, second is Java, and third one is resource. Anybody knows about manifest, Java, and resources? If somebody knows, please tell me, so that if there is any connection, I can tell you.
Manifest contains all the required information about the application. Java contains all the code, and RES contains all the like assets and everything, layout and.
Yeah, that's a correct answer. So manifest file, as the suggested or as the answer is given, that is correct. कि जितने भी application के लिए जितने भी information required होगी, that will be here. And one more thing, many times this manifest file is called as a configuration file of Android. The reason is because there are 4 components of Android, like activity, service, content provider, and broadcast receiver. So जितने भी components है वो सारे के सारे manifest file में available होते हैं. ठीक है, सारे के सारे component. Once you add any component in your application, it will automatically created here, or it will be added here in the manifest file. So let me show you that manifest file. And first, the file name is Android manifest XML file. So this file will be available in XML code, as you can see here. Okay, so there is one application. Okay, that's application, and here there are some properties are available, like allow backup. Then we will see later on. Then the icon of your application, if you want to change the icon of your application, then you can change it from here. Then there is a label. Label means जो आपकी application का नाम है, उसको अगर आपको change करना, you can change it. Then it is about the icon, round out icon है, support क्या है, then theme, that you can also change. And here you can see here the activity. That means, and do anybody know about activity? What is activity? If anybody knows or not want to speak, they can also write in a chat. That's fine. What is activity?
Activity is something that you can say in your one screen application.
Yeah, that's a correct answer. Anybody else wants to say?
When you open the app, the first thing that opens is the activity.
Okay, anything else? Anybody wants to say something about activity?
Sir, each and every task performed inside your application is activity.
Okay, and anybody wants to relate the website and application with activity? मतलब वेबसाइट के रिस्पेक्टिवली अगर आपको कुछ कहना हो कि एक्टिविटी क्या हो सकता है, then
when we open WhatsApp, the first tab that is open is always the chats section.
Okay, anything related to website, I'm saying? वेबसाइट से एप्लीकेशन को अगर आप कंपेयर करें तो एक्टिविटी क्या हो सकती है?
होम पेज,
ओनली होम पेज और अदर
Web
पेज
pages.
only the home page or other page are also called activity?
Sir, routes.
Sorry?
Routes.
Routes. Okay. Okay. So activity, as someone said that it's a one page screen. ठीक है, एक स्क्रीन कह सकते हो, एक पेज कह सकते हो आप. In case of website, maybe you have developed some website or you work on some website. So those all the web pages, जितने भी वेब पेजेस होते हैं जो आप क्रिएट करते हो, here it is called activity. तो जो वन स्क्रीन आपको जो फर्स्ट, जैसे कि आपने बताया, किसी ने बताया कि व्हाट्सएप पे जब भी आप ओपन करते हो, the first screen that you see, it's activity. But it is not the only the first screen. All the screen that you have created, that's nothing but activity. If you click on some button and if it is redirecting to you to some other page, that also an activity. मतलब जितने भी पेज आप बनाते हो वो सारी की सारी एक्टिविटीज है. नॉट ओनली द होम पेज बट ऑल द पेजेस आर कॉल्ड एक्टिविटी. Okay, so right now here you can see there is only one activity. That means what? There is only one page available, only one page, and there are something available intent filter that we will see later on. But for now, just understand that in the manifest file, this is Android manifest.xml file. It's a configuration file. It stores all the component of Android like activity, service, content provider, then the broadcast receiver. Once you add those component, right now there is only one component, that is activity. So that is under this application tag. So as it is a XML, we will call it as a tag. Okay. The next is Java. And if you don't know, let me tell you that whatever the code you will write, okay, जो भी background में जो भी code लिखोगे, that will be Java code. As we have selected Java language, so Android have all the libraries, supported libraries, so that you can write the all the codes in a Java itself. So there is also option of Kotlin where you can write a code of C and C++, but we will focus on Java only. And here you will find your Java file, that is from Java, and in the first folder you will find the main activity. This is nothing but your Java file. Java file में by default ये code available होगा. Okay, so this is nothing but the package, that is com.example.your application name, and there are some import statements which is available. Okay, and then there is a one class is available. The name is the same one, that is main activity. जो भी इसका नाम है वही यहाँ पे लिखा है, and it is extending some other classes. And which concept is this? Extends
Inheritance.
yeah, that's inheritance, right? That's inheritance. So that means ये जो भी सुपर क्लास है या फिर पेरेंट क्लास है, इसके जो भी फीचर्स है वो ये एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहा है, इनहेरिट कर रहा है, एंड दे आर यूजिंग इट. ओके, एंड अगर आप बात करोगे तो इसका भी सुपर क्लास आप देखना चाहोगे, देन इट विल बी एक्टिविटी ओनली. ओके, इफ यू जस्ट क्लिक ऑन कंट्रोल एंड क्लिक ऑन इट, right now it is not okay. So once you click on control and click on it, it will create it will open that class file. And if you go here, wait a second, on a fragment activity,
Control B.
sorry,
If it is not working with control,
No,
you
no.
can just click on and control B.
no, it's working. Okay, so as you can see here, the last you can say here at the last, it is nothing but activity. So the super class, जो भी हम लोग एक्टिविटी बनाते हैं उसका सुपर क्लास होगा दैट इज नथिंग बट एक्टिविटी। सो आप कह सकते हो कि उसका जो सुपर क्लास है वो क्या है, नथिंग बट इट्स एक्टिविटी। सबका सुपर क्लास मतलब ये जो मेन एक्टिविटी है वो उसका जो सबसे सुपर लास्ट वाला जो सुपर क्लास है वो एक्टिविटी है। सो इनडायरेक्टली वी कैन से दैट जो भी एक्टिविटी क्लास के जितने भी फीचर्स है वो सारे के सारे इसके अंदर अवेलेबल होंगे। ऑल्सो दिस पेरेंट क्लास ऑल्सो, बट इसका भी पेरेंट क्लास एंड उसका भी पेरेंट क्लास अगर हम देखने जाएंगे देन इट इज नथिंग बट एक्टिविटी। द मेन क्लास इज एक्टिविटी। सो बेसिकली it's nothing but all classes as it is Java object oriented programming, or so that's why. And the by default if you see here then the one method is available that is nothing but on create method. Okay, that is nothing but on create method. And there is some statements are available like super. Can anybody know tell me about the functionality of super keyword?
It is running the constructor of the parent class.
Only constructor or anything else also?
We can also use functions of
Parent class field, we can also access parent class fields using
Okay,
super.
and what about method? Can we access the method of parent class using super?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, that's a correct answer.
Yes.
So you can say that the parent class की जितनी भी features, functionality, जो भी आपके variables है, आपके methods है, constructor, all you can access in a child class using the super. Okay, so super is a keyword that by using that actually we are calling the parent class on create method here. Okay, so all the functionality which is available in a parent class that we are inheriting here, we are calling it here, and later on here we are calling one method that is set content view, and इसके अंदर लिखा है r.layout.activity main. And let me again tell you that this is the by default code available once you create empty activity. ये कोड हमने लिखा है, मैंने लिखा नहीं है, ये by default कोड है, ठीक है। And what about this? Do anybody know about this? That is r.layout.activity main. What is the meaning of r here? R stands for
Android version.
no.
Sir, I guess resources.
Sorry.
Resources.
Sir,
Yeah,
containing all the resources.
Yeah, that's a correct answer. So that is R. R stands for resources. So if you see here, let me make it zoom here. There is one res here folder. So in that folder, if you click on res, that is for resources. In the resources, you will find here the second is what? Layout. So r.layout. So in the resource, there is a layout folder, and in the layout, you will find activity underscore main. So what is the meaning? If I click on it, and here you will find activity main.xml file. So that is nothing but your designing part where you can design your screen. आपकी जो activity है आप उसको डिजाइन कर सकते हो in your way. जो आपको वे में आपको उसको डिजाइन करना है, you can design it, and it's XML file. So let me click on it, and as you can see here, this is what it is looking like. Let me make it bigger. So this is your screen, and by default here there is a hello world text view is available, or we can say a label is available here. This is your screen, and here you will find the palette. Okay, and from the palette you can drag and drop any of the control. Okay, or you can say any of the view. Okay, view, ये सारे के सारे view कह सकते हो आप. There is a text view. Text view मतलब क्या होता है? Label होता है. Then there is a button होता है. Then image view, recycler view, fragment, scroll view, switches. ठीक है, तो one by one we will see each on every component, each and every view later on in the chapter number 3rd. Okay, for now I'm just showing you which are the different options are available. For the text, there are different texts available. Edit text are also available. Password, email, phone number, postal address. These are the different options are available. Then there is a button. Different kind of buttons are available. Then widgets are available. Different widgets are available like progress bar, seek bar, rating bar, image view, web view, video view, calendar view. These are the different options are available. Then under the layout palettes, you will find the different layouts here. There is a linear layout, frame layout, then table layout, then there is one more option, one more layout, but which was available previously, that is absolute layout. And the current, the by default layout is the first one, that is called constraint layout. Okay, constraint layout. And here you can also see here in the component tree, that is constraint layout. Okay, then there is a container. In the container there are also different views are available. Then Google, there is a map view, add view. In a legacy you can find the grid layout, then list view, tab host, relative layout, grid view. These are the different options are available, and that you can drag and drop in your activity. Okay, so right now I'm not dragging and dropping that things here, but I just want to show what actually this file is containing. And one more thing that I want to convey here, there are two parts, or in a two way you can design your activity. The one is drag and drop option, and the second option is here you will find design and text. So if you click on design, the by default one will be the design one, in which you can drag and drop the component, and in the text view you can write a code for designing part. Okay, for designing part you can write a code for designing purpose. But if you don't want to write a code for designing part, then you can just simply switch on onto the design part, so that you can drag and drop the from here to here on the activity, and then you can adjust the activity and then you can run it. So this is what the activity underscore main.xml file. Again, let me get back to that particular line. So इस लाइन से क्या होगा, जो आपका एक्चुअली एक्टिविटी है उसको यहाँ पे लोड किया जाता है. So that is what the meaning here, कि ये जो फाइल है, this XML file which actually containing the design of our activity, we are loading that in our Java file, so that it will be linked. ठीक है, वो एक्टिविटी लिंक हो जाएगी इस जावा फाइल से. तो मतलब वहां पे जो भी कंपोनेंट है, अगर उस पर मैं कोडिंग करना चाहता हूं, देन देयर शुड बी सम लिंक, राइट. अगर लिंक ही नहीं होगा तो आप कहीं कोई भी बटन पे क्लिक करोगे ना कुछ और ही हो जाएगा. सो देयर विल बी सम लिंक, सम, so that you can write the coding for that particular activity. So here is the link. Okay, this is what the file, that is activity underscore main file, and here is its Java file. Uski Java file ye hai. Okay, and there are different options are available, the different folders are available under the resource. Okay, that is a drawable and mipmap. Right now what we have seen in the resource, in the layout, you will find your design, or you will find activity underscore .xml file for the designing of your activity. Okay, so don't worry. Right now maybe it is possible that you don't remember all the names. It's fine, but just see कि वो file कहाँ पे available है. In the application there are three folders are available: manifest, Java, and resources. In the manifest file you will find Android manifest.xml file, where we can say it's a configuration file for Android. In the Java you will find your Java file for the coding purpose. And in the resource you will find the four folders. The first one is the drawable and mipmap. Okay, those two are used for some assets, some image assets, if which you want to use in your application. अगर आपको कोई image add करना है, कुछ asset add करना चाहते हो, that you can add it here, and later on you can access it using the Java. ओके, कोड से भी एक्सेस कर सकते हो, डायरेक्टली अभी आप इसमें ऐड कर सकते हो जो भी आपको एप्लीकेशन में यूज करना है. अगर आपको कोई इमेज यूज करनी है तो फर्स्ट यू नीड टू ऐड हियर एंड देन यू कैन यूज इट. and the last folder is about the values. Okay, in the values there are 4 files are available. The one is color, second is string, third one is style. So if I click on color, you will find here some color resources and some name are given, and there are some codes are given. So that means what? There are some already predefined color is already there. So if you want to use that, it's fine. But if you want to add some other color, customized color, एंड इफ यू वांट कि यही कलर मुझे सारी की पूरी एप्लीकेशन में यूज करना है, सो वंस यू डिफाइन इट हियर, वंस यू गिव द नेम, लेटर ऑन यू कैन जस्ट एक्सेस इट यूजिंग जस्ट नेम. मतलब एक बार आपने कलर डिफाइन कर दिया तो सारी की सारी एप्लीकेशन में वही कलर आप यूज कर सकते हो, बार बार आपको उसको डिफाइन करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. यू जस्ट एक्सेस इट यूजिंग द नेम. जो भी आप नेम देना चाहोगे आप दे सकते हो. दिस इज व्हाट द कलर कोड. It is already available in hexa code, and यहाँ पे आप कलर भी देख पा रहे हो. So if you want to change it, you can change it and you can give some name, and later on in a Java class you can access it using the name. ये यहाँ पे जो नाम दिया है उससे आप उसको access कर पाओगे. The same is for the string. So जो दो strings जो भी आपको use करना है customize, that you can add it here and you can use it in a later on. लाइक CSS, जैसे आप CSS यूज करते थे HTML के अंदर, वैसे ही यहाँ पे डिफरेंट फाइल्स अवेलेबल है फॉर कलर, फॉर स्ट्रिंग्स एंड फॉर स्टाइल. ओके, जो भी स्टाइल आप अप्लाई करना चाहते हो यहाँ पे अप्लाई कर दो, एंड लेटर ऑन यू कैन यूज इट फॉर द होल एप्लीकेशन. सारी की सारी एक्टिविटी में वही स्टाइल अप्लाई कर सकते हो लाइक CSS. Okay, so here you can add some custom colors, here you can add some strings, and you can give the name, and later on you can access it. The same way here also, like style, you can add some style here, and once you give the name here, we have given some name, and that we are applying it. Okay, so this is what the structure. And one more thing that I want to convey here, that is about Gradle and build.gradle. So in this file, you will find all the other informations about the version, SDK version, minimum version, target SDK version code, version का नाम क्या है, सब कुछ यहाँ पे available होगा. And one more thing, when you have to use this file, ये file का use कब होगा? Whenever you are trying to add some libraries जो इसमें अवेलेबल नहीं है, whenever you try to add some libraries, तो जब भी वो libraries ऐड करना होगा, that you need to add here in the dependency. तो यहाँ पे आप सारी libraries ऐड कर सकते हो. ठीक है, वो लाइब्रेरी जैसे ही ऐड कर सकते हो, जैसे ही यहाँ पे ऐड हो जाएगा, ऑटोमेटिकली वो डाउनलोड हो जाएगा, एंड देन यू कैन यूज द फंक्शनैलिटी ऑफ दैट लाइब्रेरी. सो व्हेनेवर यू वांट टू ऐड सम लाइब्रेरी, you can use this file, and here you need to add it in the dependency. So that's, and this is nothing but auto generated file. Okay, this is not created by us, this is created auto generated file. This is build.gradle. Okay, so again, now I will ask the question, in the application folders, how many folders are there? Please write in a chat, don't speak here. Please write in a chat that in application folder, how many folders are there? You don't need to write in that folder which are the files available. For now, just write the folders which is available in application or in app. Not how many, but which folder. Okay, now write which folders are available. Okay, Java, manifest, and resource. Yeah, that's a correct answer. Java, resource, and manifest. Now everybody please write which file is available under the manifest folder. Which file is available? Write the file name which is available under the manifest folder. In the manifest folder, which file is available? Yeah, that's the correct answer, Amit. number 15, Android manifest.xml file. Yeah, that's the correct answer. There is no space in between, Gracie. From yeah, 88 number. You have written some space, but it's by mistake, I know. So yeah, that's the correct answer. The answer is Android manifest.xml file. Yeah, that's the correct. Now, please tell me in the RES, that is resource folder, how which are the folders are available in RES folder? Which are the other folders are available in RES? Drawable layout, bitmap, and values. Yeah, that's a correct answer. Number 88. Then yes, Amit, it's correct. Yes, Parth, it's correct. Yeah, correct answers. And now you need to write about the layout. In a layout, yeah, it's correct. Kishan, 45 number 107. Yeah, it's correct. 6 number, you have written color, which is not correct. In the folder, that is not folder available. Only 4 folders. Yeah, in the layout, now please write it. Yes, Parth, it's correct answer. The correct answer is activity underscore main.xml file under the layout folder. Yeah, that's also correct. Meet. Yeah, it's a correct XML file for the screen, but the name is activity underscore made.xml file. This is what the default name. If you want to change it, you can also change it. That's fine. But this is what the default name is available. Now, please write under the values folder, which are the files available. Why I'm asking? Because sometime in exam, in a quiz, this kind of question can be asked. That's why I'm asking this. In the values folder, which are the files are available? Color strings. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit difference. Divyam 119. Yeah, that's a correct answer. 41 number, string, color, and style. Yeah, all of our XML file, color, strings, and style. The correct answer is, yeah, that's correct. We can add a dimension file. That's also true, but we are just seeing here what is the by default one. The correct answer is color, style, and strings. Yeah. And let me just run it so that you can see here, those who don't know. Then from here on the top side, you will find here this button, and just click on that button, and it will ask you that on which device, which emulator you need to run your file. ठीक है, तो आपको पूछेगा कि कौन से एम्यूलेटर पे आपको रन करना है. एम्यूलेटर, इफ यू डोंट नो, देन it is just a virtual device on which you are running your application. That's nothing but emulator. ठीक है, एक virtual device होता है, मोबाइल जैसा virtual device होता है जिस पे आप रन कर सकते हो and check कर सकते हो whether it is giving correct answer or not. Okay, so by default there will be no devices. You need to add it. आपको add करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, so once you install it you will know. Okay, जब आप इंस्टॉल करोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. कोई डिवाइस होगा नहीं, बट आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा. सो वंस यू ऐड इट, हियर इट विल शो यू कि कौन से डिवाइस अवेलेबल है. फॉर मी राइट नाउ देयर इज ओनली वन डिवाइस, सो आई एम सेलेक्टिंग इट एंड आई एम क्लिकिंग ऑन ओके. सो वंस आई क्लिक ऑन ओके, you can see here, this is what the emulator is available for me, and it is running. You can see here it is running. So my application right now, there is nothing. There is only a one label, that's a hello world. So it is running. Maybe your emulator can be different. You can select a tab. कुछ भी आप जो भी device use करना चाहते हो आप use कर सकते हो. You can install it and for the first time whenever it will load, जैसे ही आपका फोन बंद होता है, जैसे ही वो स्विच ऑन होता है, वैसा ही वो टाइम लगाता है एंड वो आपको डिस्प्ले करता है, बट मैंने ऑलरेडी उसको ओपन करके रखा था एक बार, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज directly loading and it's save the state. So that's why for the first time it will take a time, but for later on it will be opening your emulator quickly. And as you can see here, our application is running, and in our application, if you want to see in a resources in Java layout, you will find this. This is nothing but a label. This is nothing but a label, and here there is a hello world. So that's why this is what your application, and this is what your application is running. If you want to change this hello world, you just click on the label, and on the right hand side you can find all the properties. सारी की सारी property आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएगी, and you can change it. And if you want to change its text, so उसकी text property है. If you want to change its ID, you can change it ID. उसका width, height, जो भी आपको बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टीज अवेलेबल है, यू कैन जस्ट चेक इट आउट. सारी की सारी प्रॉपर्टी चेक करो. साइज है, जो भी आपको चेंज करना है, यू कैन चेंज इट फ्रॉम हियर एंड दैट विल बी रिफ्लेक्टेड इन योर एप्लीकेशन. सो for checking the property, you must need to click on particular view, particular control पे आपको click करना पड़ेगा. And one more thing, here in a component tree, you can see here the by default layout is constraint layout. In a constraint layout, there is only one control is there, that is nothing but text view. Text view क्या होता है? Label होता है, and the label you can see here. Okay, and we will discuss about constraint layout later on. ये जो आपको lines दिख रही है ऊपर नीचे, ये सब कुछ हम लोग बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे, बट फॉर नाउ इट्स अ कंस्ट्रेंट फॉर द पर्टिकुलर कंट्रोल. सारे कंट्रोल के लिए ये सारे कंस्ट्रेंट दिए है कि ये जो कंट्रोल है वो कहाँ पे प्लेस होना चाहिए. सो कंपोनेंट ट्री आपको बताएगा कि वो जो आपकी जो एक्टिविटी है उसके अंदर कितने कंट्रोल्स अवेलेबल है. सो यू कैन सी हियर इन द कंस्ट्रेंट लेआउट देयर इज वन टेक्स्ट व्यू. इफ यू वांट टू drag and drop button, you can drag and drop button from here. And now you can see in a constraint layout, in a component tree, there is one more control which is nothing but button. So you have added that button here. So you can drag and drop as many controls you want, and later on we will see कि कैसे उसको डिजाइन में कैसे उसको चेंज करना है, कंस्ट्रेंट कैसे ऐड करना है, वो सब कुछ हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे. बट फॉर दिस इज जस्ट अ इंट्रोडक्शन. वी हैव सीन इट्स फाइल स्ट्रक्चर, वी हैव सीन व्हाट इज द डिजाइन फाइल. दो तरीके से उसको डिजाइन कर सकते हो, बाय ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप एंड बाय राइटिंग सम कोड्स इन XML फाइल. Okay, this is nothing. And if you want to check its property, you just click on any of the control, and on the right hand side you will find all the properties that whichever you want to change, you can change it. Okay, that's it. Let me take your attendance. This is 5 CSC 1 and 2. Maybe date is 13. ICSE 1 and 2, MAD 13 July. Okay. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand what I want to convey in the first lecture. Still, if you have any difficulty, you can ask me, or you can collect your doubt and you can ask me in the next session. Thank you.